there, I'm Nikki, also known as Naughty Nikki 777. I am a seller on Scented Pansy, and I'm going to give you a few tips today to help you maybe boost your sales, get your shop set up real good, how to maybe communicate good with the buyer. Just start making some money and getting this little small business started. So I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you get something out of it. So my very first tip, all the time I tell any new seller, is to set up a Twitter. You have to have a Twitter account. They are one of the best places that you can promote your shop on Scented Pansy. You can bring traffic in from Twitter to your shop on Scented Pansy. You really need a way to promote your site, and Twitter is one of the last social media sites that will let you post not safe for work content. Facebook is going to not let you do it. Instagram may let you do it for a minute or, a few posts, and then they're going to probably shut you down. So your best bet is Twitter. Reddit is also open to that. If you know how to use Reddit, that's a good option also. But Twitter is a must have. You really, really, really need a Twitter. So that is the number one thing I think you should absolutely do. Once you get your shop all set up and ready to go on Scented Pansy, make sure you have a Twitter or get a Twitter set up. My next tip is to have a variety of items in your shop. Scented Pansy does say panty selling, but literally you can sell anything in your shop. I suggest getting socks, I suggest getting panties, I suggest getting robes. You can sell your pillowcases, you can sell your nightgowns, you can sell literally anything that holds scent. I suggest getting all your panties and your little items together and put up different styles of panties. Like, the regular boy shorts types. And then you have your granny panties. Get those in there. A lot of people like these. A lot of clients love full coverage. But then you gotta have your thongs. You gotta have your thongs because those are huge sellers. Then just random stuff. Make sure that you get a lot of variety. Cotton, lace. Oh my gosh, so many. Just make sure you load it up with all kinds of different stuff. Pajama pants. You can put anything in this shop. You can also put pictures, custom videos. It's unlimited the amount of things that you can put in your shop. So make sure you load that shop up with everything you can imagine. Even if you just never thought of selling it, put it in there anyways. The next tip kind of goes with the previous tip. Make sure that you have good pictures of the item. Have some good lighting. Maybe do it on a bright sunny day in front of a window or have a light set up. Make sure that they are clear. You can do it with a camera, you can do it with your phone, whatever. Just make sure you get a front angle of the item, a back angle, and maybe a side angle too if you want. Make sure that you download a collage app. I always, recommend that you have some kind of collage app maybe on your phone, because then you can make a collage picture. And then in the collage, it will have the front view and the back view. So when you make an ad for your shop, the first thing the client will see is the picture, and it'll be the front and back view. That'll also keep the buyers from saying, hey, can I see more pictures of the item? When you have a very clear picture of the item, and it's a front and a back or a side option, then, they can pretty much see it. Then, you can go from there. But definitely make sure that your pictures are clear and that, you have a couple of angles of the item. The next tip is a little bit controversial maybe, but I do not want you to undersell yourself. Do not lowball your prices super duper low. This is why. I will explain to you why. You are going to work really hard once this buyer buys this item. You're going to end up sending quite a few pictures of them while you wear the item, and maybe some videos, and you're going to be chatting with the buyer throughout the time. That's just good business to communicate with the buyer. So that's, time is money. Time is money. You need to make sure that your time is being compensated for. Go through other seller shops and just get an idea of what everybody is selling. But, you know, there's girls that'll sell them for $15 and there's girls that will sell them for $150. So it really will depend on you and how you feel. But I just wanted to make sure that I told you, don't undersell yourself. This is a one-of-a-kind item. Nobody can produce this item. This is you, this is your item, and this is an experience that only you can create with a buyer. So it's worth money. It's worth your money. So don't lowball you. Don't let nobody talk your prices down either. You're worth the amount of money that you think you're worth. The last tip I'm going to give you is to follow through with the agreement. What I mean by that is, if a buyer asks for 3 days wear of a panty, make sure you wear the panties for 3 days. I hear a lot of buyers that say, hey, I know that this girl did not wear these panties 3 days. You know, some of them say they don't think that the girl wore the panties at all. So if a buyer pays you for 3 days, wear the 3 days. If a buyer pays you for 7 days, wear the 7 days. If you're not comfortable with that, then don't agree to that. It's going to be good business for you. It's going to be good for your reputation if you follow through. Don't double book. Do not book 2 buyers on the same day. That may backfire. You may get away with it 1 time or 2 times, but a lot of times buyers will communicate between themselves. So don't book 2 buyers on the same day. That's just, you know, that's not good business either. But if somebody contacts you and says, hey, I need you for this day, and you're already booked that day, just tell them, hey, I'm not open that day. I have another day that I'm open. If they really want you and your panties or your item or your scent or a video from you, they will wait if they really want it. It's not worth your reputation to lose a customer just to book 2. You know, it's not worth it. It's really not. It will eventually get out. I've seen girls selling the same panties over and over. So I've seen some things in the years that I've been online that are just not good for business. If you're looking for a long-term job and to have a regular business come in for years and years, then you need to start out on the right foot. Make sure that you are honest with the buyer. If something comes up, you can just make sure you tell the buyer, hey, something came up. I got the flu. I can't, do it today. Most buyers will be totally cool. Or if a shipping issue comes up, tell the buyer, hey, this is what, almost every buyer is like so cool about it. So just make sure that you follow through with your commitment, with your side of the deal. If they pay you, then do whatever they tell you to do or ask you to do. And then you'll see that your reviews will be fantastic, and then more people will come to you, and the more money comes to you, and then poof, 5 years later, you're a big seller and you're making good money. So anyways, those are just some few tips that I have. I have tons of other tips, but I just thought those were some of the top ones to make sure that you kind of get off on the right foot with selling panties. So join Scented Pansy. It's a great site, by the way. I absolutely love Scented Pansy. It's one of the best on the internet. So definitely go check out Scented Pansy. And thanks for watching, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope you make a lot of money.